welcome back to my channel. Let's get cinematic. My name is Tiffany and everything we discuss on this channel has to do with physical media. So today we're going to continue my Sunday series of going through my complete Blu-ray collection. So let's go ahead and get started into that video. So the first one I have here is Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which I love this movie, but the artwork on it alone sold me. I think this was an eBay find because I got to get this like sticker off the back of it. I don't know about you guys. Leave some comments down below. Do you like stickers on your cases? Do you keep them for nostalgia reasons? Or I hate it. I hate it on any of my movies. The next one I have right here is Katy Perry's the movie Part of Me. The next one I have here is King Kong versus Godzilla. This is what year is this? This is the 1963 Universal Studios version. I do apologize if you hear my dog outside barking. He is a barker, so he barks at everything that walks by. So the next one is Kingsman, the Secret Service. Kingsman, the Secret Service. I've never seen this movie. Not sure if it's any good or not. This next one is Kong Skull Island. The next one is Killer Tattooist. I think this was a Dollar Tree find, I think. Not 100% sure, but again, have not seen it. Add it to my ever-growing, never-seen pile. This next one, I have seen this one. This one was a really good movie. Actually, my husband and I just watched it a few months back, and it's Killing Season with John Travolta and Robert De Niro. The next one is Killer Elite with Clive Owen, Robert De Niro, and Jason Statham. Another good movie. This next one is Kung Fu Panda 2. I don't think I've seen any of the Kung Fu Panda movies. Not sure. The next one is the Kung Fu Panda 3. So obviously I need part 1 on Blu-ray to complete the collection. I guess I add something to my list to look up and find. That's how, like, when you go through your list that you figure out what you need and what you're missing and what you need to order. The next one I have here is Legally Blonde 2, Red, White, and Blonde. I liked the first one. Wasn't much more for the rest of them. I mean, they're okay. They're just, you know, I don't really gravitate towards any of them, really, honestly, but they're not bad. This movie right here is a must-have in my collection, and I think I've talked about it before on this channel. This is one of my favorite nostalgia buys that as a child I used to watch all the time, and that's Legend with Tom Cruise and the unicorn. I adore that movie. The next one is Legends of the Fall with Brad Pitt, Anthony Hopkins. Another really, really good movie. And then this next one, which is another really good movie, my husband and I just watched a few months ago, and that's Legion. The next one I have here is Let's Be Cops. Never seen this one, so I have no idea if it's a good comedy or not. Again, I'm sorry for the barking dogs. This next movie, it looks like it was a library copy, so I must have gotten this at the Goodwill, and it's Life. And then the next one is Little Fockers. Now, I like all of the Little Fockers and Meet the Parents. I like the whole series of movies. I have them all on DVD, so I just need to get them on Blu-ray to upgrade. This next one is Little Monsters, which is a Vestron, I think. This is, yeah, Vestron with Fred Savage. Haven't opened it yet. It's still in the plastic. Let me straighten these up so they don't all fall down on me here. And then the next one is Locust. Not sure where it came from. Maybe the flea market, Goodwill, thrifting somewhere. Never seen it. Don't know anything about it. Just says money, lust, greed. I don't recognize any of the names in here as well. So, and it is put out by Echo Bridge, which I know Echo Bridge, a lot of people don't like the movies that they put out. Loud car. So the next one would be The Losers. I enjoyed this movie. This one has a slipcover on it too, so. The next one is Love Actually. I have never watched it, but it does look like it has like a pretty good cast, so it's intriguing. One of these times I'm going to have like a rom-com movie marathon, maybe I never seen, or just like revisiting old ones that I've seen. Let me move these down. The next one is Mad Max Fury Road. I went to the theaters and seen this when it came out. I enjoy all the Mad Maxes, even this one. It's just been a minute since I've actually watched it, but I do enjoy it. The next one is Made in Manhattan. Again, Jennifer Lopez rom-com. Enjoyed this one as well. As if you can't tell, I do love me a good rom-com. The next one is I always chop this. Maleficent. Had to think about it before I say it, so I don't want to chop it and then you guys come for me in my comments. But it's got the slip on it. I have to say I've never seen this movie either. Have to watch it. Again, it's Disney, so I really don't gravitate towards Disney movies. This movie was really good, with Jennifer Aniston and Steve Zahn. It is Management. I haven't watched it in a lot of years, but this was a really good movie. Jennifer Aniston is my husband's like celebrity crush. He loves her. This next one is Manglehorn with Al Pacino. I did enjoy this movie. I love Al Pacino though. My favorite Al Pacino movie, I don't know, there's quite a bit of them, but I think the one with Keanu Reeves in it. Oh, what is it called? I can't think of it. I'll think of it here in a minute. The next one is Marley and Me. Love this movie. I felt like Jennifer Aniston and Owen Wilson had really good chemistry in this movie. And it is so super sad. I don't care how many times I've watched this movie. I cry every single time I watch it. Especially since we just recently lost our bulldog. It's really, yeah. So, the next one is Marmaduke with Owen Wilson again. George Lopez. And then Mary Poppins. Good Disney movie. That's one of the Disney movies that I do gravitate towards. The original. Of course. This we went and seen in the theaters, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm actually hoping that they're coming out with a part 2, and that is Megan. Got a good slip cover on it. The next one is Megan Levy. I've heard good things about this. I just haven't been able to sit down and watch it myself. So that's definitely one that I would like to sit down and watch. This next one is Merry Christmas Baby. Never seen it. It was a, I think a Goodwill find, if I'm not mistaken. See who it has in it. Nobody that I recognize. Melinda Williams, Greg Allen Williams, Victoria Rowell. So just, I don't know, don't really know the names. This one right here. So I am a huge A24 fan. A24 fan. This is at the top of my list of all the movies that I have watched with them. I actually even liked it better than Hereditary, which was Midsommar. I know a lot of people give this movie flack, but I'm sorry. I loved it. It was one of the movies that, you know, after I got done watching it, I was thinking, what in the world did I just watch? But it kept me, like, enthralled in the movie the entire time. And it just, like, it messed with your mind all the way through. So that is one of my favorite A24 movies. Top 5. In the top 5. If not my number 1. The next one is Mile 22. I actually found this at the Dollar Tree, which surprised me. Mile 22 with Mark Wahlberg. I love Mark Wahlberg in most films. So I definitely picked that up. This one right here, I didn't see this in the movies, but it's Missing. I enjoyed this movie. It was a pretty good movie. A lot of twists and turns, but I enjoy that in a movie. It's got a nice little slip on it. The next one is The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Again, love Ben Stiller. His comedy, in my opinion, is some of them are unbeatable. I always just have a good time with his movies, and this was another one that I enjoyed. This one, which is also an A24 movie, I've heard awesome things about. It's been nominated for 6 Golden Globe nominations, and it's Moonlight. I need to sit down and watch this. I did hear a couple people say that they had to watch it a couple times to really appreciate the movie and the message it was getting across. So I am trying my hardest to get a complete A24 collection. I know that it might not be, you know, possible to get every single one, but I am definitely trying. I enjoy their movies that much. This next one is Mr. Peabody and Sherman. Again, I don't watch many cartoons or, you know, animated movies. A lot of these, like, kid movies are for my little girl. But now that she's growing older, she's getting out of certain ones too. So they're just part of my collection now. This next one has Jim Carrey in it. Now, I am not the greatest fan of Jim Carrey. I don't think he has terrible movies, but he is not my favorite comedian. And that is Mr. Popper's Penguins. I actually didn't even care for this movie at all. I own it, but, you know, I bought it and then watched it and then just didn't really care for it. So, I don't know. What do you think? What is your favorite Jim Carrey movie? Let me know in the comments down below. So, My Best Friend is a Vampire. Zavestron is the next one. I haven't even opened it yet. It's still in the plastic. It's got the slip on it. So I look forward to rewatching that. I've seen that years ago. This one right here was another must in my collection. And it's Mystic Pizza with Julia Roberts. I love, 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 love this movie. I could watch it and never get sick of it. So I knew that this was definitely going to have to be part of my collection. Okay, so this last pile here. This next one is Ozzy Fest, the 40th anniversary. I do collect for music as well. If I can get it on Blu-ray, I do. If I find something I really want and it's only on DVD, I do purchase it as well, because I do like to collect for music. This next one is one of my favorite childhood movies is Overboard, the original. I've never watched the remake of it. I'm not sure if I would want to, only because I feel like, in my opinion, some things are classics. They need to be left as classics, in my opinion. And when you remake them, it just ruins the whole vibe of the movie, the original movie. So I haven't watched it. I don't think I'll ever own it, because I am a big fan of the original Overboard. So the next one is the original Gangster. Have no idea. Never seen this one. Have you seen this one? So let me know down in the comments. Is it any good? This is a recent buy. This is, I think I got it. It's an Olive Farms. I think I got it from Hamilton Books, and it's Ophelia. And this is from, what year is this from? 1962. And it looks like it's a black and white movie. So I look forward to sitting down and watching it. If you guys seen this movie, let me know. Is it any good? It sounded interesting. This next one is One Missed Call. Love this movie. You know I'm a huge horror fan, so this was one that I really did like. I own it on Blu-ray and DVD. The next one is, this was a Dollar Tree buy too. It had Bill Murphy in it, Rashida Jones, and that's On the Rocks, which I was kind of surprised this was a Dollar Tree find as well. And it had a slipcover on it, so I was like, yeah, why not? I like Rashida Jones. I like Bill Murray in most movies that he's made, so to check it out. The next one is Ocean's 8. I watched Ocean's 11 and 12, but I haven't watched anything beyond those. So, I mean, I liked them. They weren't terrible movies. It's just not something I would gravitate towards, you know, watching all the time. The next one is Seth Rogen's Observe and Report. Funny. Love this movie. Love Seth Rogen and most stuff that he's done as well, especially Knocked Up. The next one is Now You See Me. Oh, that Keanu Reeves movie that I like, that I said with Al Pacino in it, was Devil's Advocate with Keanu Reeves and him in it. Oh my God, that is like my favorite Al Pacino movie. And I do have that in DVD, I think. So that's the movie. I knew it would come to me. The next one is Nothing Like Holidays. This again is like a Christmas movie. It's got Deborah Messing, Freddie Rodriguez, Louis Guzman. Trying to amp up my Christmas collection so I can do like a Christmas marathon this year. This next one is No Surrender, again with Scott Adkins. I think this was a Dollar Tree as well. Had a slipcover on it. Have you guys seen this movie? Is it any good? This movie, unfortunately, is probably, I don't know. I hyped it up in my head before I bought it. I was expecting it to be a whole lot, you know, because I do like Jordan Peele, but I was really disappointed, and the movie is Nope. I found it to be like a slow burn throughout with, you know, like action scenes in between, you know what I mean? Like it started out really good. It sounds like something's out of my case in there. Put that back in there. But overall, I just wasn't a huge fan of the movie itself. So, but you know, part of the collection. This movie right here. Oh my goodness. If you guys have not seen this, I suggest picking it up, buying it, and adding it to your collection, or at least if you can find it on streaming somewhere. This is Owen Wilson, Lake Bell, and Pierce Bronson. It is No Escape. Oh my goodness. You talking about a movie that kept you on the edge of your seat the entire time. I'm talking, I had almost full-blown anxiety sitting down watching this movie. This was a phenomenal movie. Highly recommend it. This next one is Nightshade. Again, this is something I've probably picked up either thrifting or at the Dollar Tree. I'm not sure. Is it something to do with vampires or? Says detective undergoes hypnotherapy trials to tackle his grueling insomnia, but instead begins to experience haunting nightmares with disturbing parallels to the murders he is investigating. So it must be a murder movie, murder mystery movie. So, I mean, it looks good. I like the case, or the artwork on it. This is Mansoor with Kevin Spacey, Jennifer Garner, Christopher Walken. I think this is a movie that I must have picked up that is both in 2 different languages, because it looks like it has some French, Spanish, and English on here. So pick this up. This one with Renee Zellweger. Again, not a huge fan of Renee Zellweger or Harry Connick Jr. Just, I don't know. I don't really care much for their movies that they're in. I do like Jerry Maguire with Renee Zellweger, but that's probably about the only movie that I didn't like her in Bridget Jones' Diary or any of those. And that is New in Town. It was an okay movie. I mean, it wasn't a terrible movie. I know she moves it, you know, down to a different, you know, city for a job, and then she meets this, you know, Harry Connick Jr.'s character, and so it's a love story, but I mean, it was okay. I don't think it's something I would probably a one-time watch for me. This next one is Neverland. Down to the last two movies. So this one I love. I've seen it many, many times, and it's Never Been Kissed. It's a good little comedy with Drew Barrymore in it. David Arquette. Loved it. And then we have National Lampoon's European Vacation with Chevy Chase. So that is it for today's Blu-ray collection. I would give you a money shot, as everybody calls it, but yeah, I don't want to chance it because there's quite a bit of them here. So I'll show you the piles themselves. Like, this is one. This is one. And then this is one. So there you go. There's the money shot of the 3 piles. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. And then I will be back on Wednesday with a new video. Have a great day.